Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, it's time to recover. Goodness gracious. Well, first off, it came down a pouring rain hard this morning here on the ridge. I've been working in the power shed, the final electrical project for solar. The final one before the final inspection. That's a lot of finals, isn't it? I'm getting the surge protectors installed. That's one per solar string, so that's 6 there, plus the AC side, the 200 amp panel gets one. That helps with surges, keeps the electronics from frying and everything. One of the detriments to being off-grid. Because when lightning strikes and something gets destroyed on the power company side, they come out and fix it. If it happens on your side, you're just out of luck. That's actually why I've got 2 battery racks, I've got 3 inverters, I've got 48 solar panels, that if something fries, hopefully it all doesn't fry. I've got everything isolated, everything should be pretty good there. So hopefully I can finish that up tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm heading to David's from Come On Homestead, going to Come On 360. Never been there, guys. I've never been to Come On 360. I'll be one of the first to actually get to see it. I think Gary from Simple Life Claim went up there yesterday or day before yesterday. I think Mike from DD5's been there. I know a Shoulder's been there. Shoulder is so funny. Ooh, good coffee. Yeah, yesterday was a busy, actually this last weekend, oh my gosh. From Freedom Weekend, right, over at Bobbleheads, amazing time. You know, we went, we did all the fun stuff, the fireworks over there. We also went mountain bike riding, saw cliffs, went hiking, saw cliffs. Meredith's still recovering from all that. Then we got back, and we all had to get busy for Willa's birthday party. She turned 11, so happy birthday, little Willa. But we had lots to do. We came straight back from vacation over at Bobbleheads and had to get to work. You guys saw all the work I did on the deck there, and I hated doing all that extensive work knowing it's temporary, because with those floor joists rotted out, yeah, that's got to be fixed permanently. Someone said on the comments, you just need to scrap that lower deck. The lower deck was built much earlier than the top deck. The lower deck, you can tell, was painted red and is very rotten. The upper deck, you can tell, was new. It wasn't painted red. It was just sealed, pressure-treated deck boards. So yes, the bottom area needs to be completely redone. Woo, lightning! And I am sitting under a metal gazebo. Well, of course, if I go inside the metal ridge crib, right, or the metal roof power shed with all that electrical, or the metal roof carport, or the metal car, if I, you know, so I'm inside some sort of metal everywhere here on the ridge. So can't get away from the thunder and lightning too much. But I wanted to take this break in the heavy rain to get this rambling out to you. And it's because it's supposed to start raining hard again here in a little bit. Of course, me working inside the power shed, that's fine. Just got to watch the mud tracking in and out. But at least I can do the work in there, and the air conditioning with power. Now, I am going to have to take down power in phases to get the surge protectors installed. So I'll take down number 3, de-energize, get everything electrically safe, do that one, and then move on, and then power it up, make sure it works, and then move on to number 2 and the number 1. Then when I do the 200 amp panel, technically you should take it all down. Some people can do it live, just make sure the breaker, but I have to install a new breaker. Man, that's some thunder. I have to install a new breaker, so I'm probably going to run an extension cord in there for some lights. Have to use the Jackery again. Thought I was done with it. That's why it's always good to have some backup power like that. That Jackery has been amazing, the Explorer 5000. But yeah, I'll have to kill power to the entire power shed, get the AC wires. Oh, hummingbirds. Squirrel. Hummingbird. Feeding from the feeder. Pretty little red-necked hummingbird. We have green-necked and we have red-necked. So pretty. Right now, because it was so warm earlier, this rain, there's just steam coming up off all the gravel and the back patio and the foundation. There's just steam coming up. It's pretty crazy looking because the ground was so hot. I don't know if you probably can't see it behind me. All the chickens are doing fine. I checked on them. Grandma Carol, of course, checks on them while we were gone. We've got 7 now, right? Let's see if I can remember the names. We still have Sylvia. She's an original. And then we have Luna, which was the second set that Willa had picked and named Luna. And then we have the new ones, the 5 new ones. That's Larry, Gary, Scary, Fairy, and Samuel. They're all doing just fine. So 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got 7. The rabbits are doing fine over at Meredith's, the donkeys, the horses. During Willa's birthday party yesterday, which I cooked like, oh my gosh, what did I cook? 32 hot dogs or something like that. I don't remember how many hot dogs I cooked. Grilled out hot dogs. We had a huge, I mean, the weather was just so hot and sunny. I mowed the yard, we weed eated, we did all kinds of trimming and stuff and cleaning up the deck. Meredith got the new cushions and everything. I got the deck fixed and everything, got the pool all spotless. And then it got the 70-foot water slide, you know, all set up and everything. And then yesterday, her party started at 3. And right at 2:30, 3 o'clock, we had the most huge rainstorm come. Way bigger than what I got right here. Matter of fact, it rained so much. I had got the pool just right? It rained so much that it filled the pool up. Now she has like a 33-foot diameter pool. That's a huge pool, like 26,000 gallons of water. It filled the pool up so much you couldn't see the skimmer window. It filled it up over the skimmer window. So it raised the 33-foot diameter pool that much. That's a lot of water just in a short period of time. But luckily, we turned off the power to the water slide because of thunder and lightning and the high winds, and it collapsed and everything. And then, of course, people started showing up. My daughter, Alyssa, and my granddaughter, Adley, and my grandson, Jarrett, showed up. Grandma Carol showed up. We started having Willa's friends from dance show up. And so I got, the rain stopped. You know, that we were all inside the house chit-chatting, and the rain stopped. I went outside. And I was just soaking wet because I was setting coolers up and doing all that in the rain because I knew it was going to stop, but I still had to get it all done. So I was just sopping wet. I had big old coolers of Capri Sun pouches and just, you know, I got all that done, got soaking wet. The rain stopped. I got the slide back up and got the music set back up for her. And all the party favors and all that stuff, the umbrellas and everything. And her friends started showing up, and it turned out beautifully. We didn't get any more rain the rest of the evening. The kids had a great time. Neighbors came over. They played games in the pool. I did not go down the water slide. I was coerced many times to go down it. And actually going down it would not have been an issue. It's the 24-foot climb up. It's in a little tunnel with these little rubber, not even rubber, vinyl treads, and I just watching all the kids slip and fall trying to go up that ladder. It's a chute basically. It's inside the water slide, and I was like, no, if I go up there and I slip and I hurt my knee, and I got a house to build. I cannot be hurting my knee right now. It was hard enough doing the deck work the other day, squatting down. Meredith went to Walmart and got me some knee pads to keep over her place or over the farm. So those really helped. But guys, this morning I woke up, oh my gosh, I was so tired and sore. I mean, just going from bobbleheads to the working on the deck to the party, it wore me out. I'm telling you, it really wore me out. Luckily, the work I'm doing today is brain work and, you know, wiring and stuff. Getting the SPDs, the surge protection devices installed and all that. Having to shut everything down. Just gotta keep my mind focused. Don't get shocked. I will say something's really cool. It was pouring down rain, right? And I was in the Ridge crib and I pulled up the solar monitor app. It was pouring down rain. Ridge crib air conditioners going, pulling 2,000 watts. In the pouring rain, severe cloud cover, I was still getting 1,300 to 2,000 watts coming in on the solar. In the rain. That's good. I mean, if I can pull almost what the camper pulls just on a cloudy day, That's really good. Woo, that thunder. I may have to go in pretty soon because it starts lightning. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be under this just pure metal shed. I don't know. The Ridge crib just seems a little more protected to me. It's got ground wires and stuff, you know. But yeah. So my solar panels collect sun from the top and the bottom. So any light that reflects up, like off my silver truck and stuff, will bring in a little more power. More power. Tim Allen, Home Improvement. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so 1,300 to 2,000 watts with no sun. That's great. Of course, with max sun at noon, it can pull up to 24,000 watts. Now, I've never seen 24,000 watts. I think the most I've seen is 16,000 watts. Again, it's all determined by the amount of sun, by the amount of panels you have, and then by the load. If you don't need it, the solar panels don't produce it, because I'm not sharing back to grid or anything, because I have zero grid out here. You know what I'm saying? Meredith's back to work today. Well, of course, she had to actually work. She took the day off yesterday. Monday, she was working and cleaning. She works from home. Well, she has an office in town, but the kids are home, so she's working from home. Whenever the kids have school and football and all that stuff, she works at her office. She has her own office in Memphis, but her company is still out of the Northeast. And she is definitely loving her new company. Keeping her busy. They're doing all kinds of acquisitions. I think she said she did $39 million in acquisitions last week. She was working on contracts. She's an attorney, so she does all the contracts and negotiations and all that kind of stuff. Well, operational does the negotiations for stuff, and then when she finalizes it with the contracts, make sure everything, I's are dotted, T's are crossed, and all that. But $39 million in acquisitions. That company is really taking off. And yeah, so she's really happy to be working at that company, and I'm happy that she's happy, because happy wife, happy life. Actually, David from Come On Homestead said, he says, not happy wife, happy life. It's happy spouse, happy house, because it's both sides, right? Both the husband and the wife. Happy spouse, happy house, right? Got to keep both sides happy, and boy, Meredith sure keeps me happy. She is just right now. She's just what I need. Definitely what I need. But what I really needed yesterday also, after all that work, was a dose of my granddaughter and grandson, Adelie and Jarrett. Jarrett is such a blondie. My hair was actually white whenever you ever watch Game of Thrones or the House of Dragons? My hair was Targaryen white when I was a little baby, or a little toddler. And my grandson, his hair looks just like that, and he looks his face don't look like me. He's got a little bit of me from my daughter, but that white hair, I was like, that's what I look like. And it looks like we should be dragon riders. It's pretty funny. Hair's not that way now. Now it's starting to get silver again, though, isn't it? I'm going to be a Targaryen again. I hear the rain coming again. It may get really loud here in a second on this metal roof. But oh my gosh, it really cooled things down. When I first was setting up, I had to go fix the chicken fence. Both the ground wires got broken. Don't know how both ground wires. When you enter, I have a ground rod in the ground on both sides of the entrance to the electric fence, the chicken run. And I got the controller right there under a bucket. And both the ground wires are broken. I don't know if I did it or if Grandma Carol did it when she was checking the chickens. I had to splice in some new wires, so I'll tell her about that to watch out for those, because they're black on the ground. It's hard to see them and everything. And I've got a paver on top of them, so when you step, you don't trip on the wires. But yeah, it is really starting to come down now. But man, listen to that. Birds chirping. Rain. I don't see too much wind though, so hopefully we don't get too much wind. Rain is fine. Actually, I got grass coming in on the ridge. I really don't need it because I'm getting ready to do, well, I guess it kind of helps with construction. But I actually got some grass going in around the foundation. I didn't expect that. I mean, I wasn't planning on it. All right, so yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow to head to David's from Come On Homesteading. I'm going to help him with his solar, get his panels mounted on his roof. Not much technical on my side for that. I'm just going to be there for a little bit of moral support and guidance. because I've never mounted solar panels like he is on a roof. Mine are on that carport, and you know, it's all engineered and designed and everything. He's having to do his, you know, he has all the components, so I'll help him with that. Also the wiring of the 4 strings of 10, because he's got to do some temporary setup. So we'll hopefully get all that figured out. And then we're doing that Friday and Saturday. I may come back Saturday, depending on what time we get done on Saturday, because I'll miss my wife and my family and the Ridge. And but I may still stay till Sunday and leave Sunday morning. We'll just have to see. But I'm definitely gonna miss my wife. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I'm gonna get back in and get this uploaded to you. Start working inside again in the power shed. Hopefully I can get this done before I leave for David's. That's the plan. And because this is the last step, and then I can schedule the final inspection. And whew, I'm recovering though. This coffee helps. In the rain, it kind of makes you ooh. All right, guys, I love every single one of you. Hopefully you enjoyed today's update. Again, the biopsy was negative. That's good. And everything's going great. Love you all so much. And if you like today's video, give it a big old thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Always 100% free. Hit that notification bell right down there. You'll be notified anytime a new video comes out on one of our channels. And until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling. Go Ridge Life. Woo! Whew. That thumb is tight.